protocol that we have to
Really?
pull out
Can
our
I see
card.
that? Can I see that protocol? I'd love to see it.
We were ordered by our chief that we
Is it
have to
is it
pull out
is
our
it in
card.
the your guys' SOPs that you have to pull out your M card?
No, it is not in the SOPs. However, we were ordered by our chief to do so.
But you were also
So
ordered by
that's
your
what
chief
we're
to
doing.
read rights before you charge somebody. But now you've got us in custody for an
We
hour and you're
haven't
trying to
we
read us our
haven't
rights.
charged you yet.
You
We
can't
haven't
charge me
charged
with
you.
anything. You can't charge me with anything because if you read me my rights right now, that means everything I've done from the time you read me my rights until you charge me is what you could charge me with, which is absolutely nothing. I've been laying in here doing nothing.
You're wrong.
No, I'm not.
You're definitely wrong.
No, I'm really not.
He's not.
The questioning that you guys did to get any information about charges is null and void if we were not read our rights. The rights state you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. So in that instance, being that the rights weren't read to me, I could say whatever I want and you can't use it.
Technically not true, but at the same time partially true.
That's
Because you can
100%
still
true.
use that.
It's 100% true. You cannot use it if I was not read my rights.
Let's just be honest here. You could tell an officer to fuck off, and we can use that against you in a court of law before we've even read you your rights.
No, because if
Okay?
I told an officer to fuck off, you'd have to read me my rights and take me into custody for insubordination or disrespect, which you would have every right to do. But
at
anything
the
I
same
have
time-
said from right now to an hour ago, you technically can't use to charge me because I wasn't read my rights.
Do you see where I'm coming from on that? You could like.
Do you see where I'm
shot
coming
at us.
from?
Can
Allegedly.
I finish talking?
Allegedly.
Can
Do you have body
fin-
cam
can I
footage
fin-
of it?
Can I finish talking?
Well, you saying I shot at you, but if there's no body cam footage, how can you prove it?
You both shot at us.
How prove it?
Where's the proof?
And then at the same time, it doesn't make sense because if we have to read you your rights and everything before that, before we read you your rights, you're
Which is
no
why you're
longer
so.
a criminal.
Which is why you're supposed to read somebody their
Charges.
rights the second you take them into custody, not an hour later when they've been sitting in a jail cell. So anything that we
Should've
spoke
been-
about while I was in this jail cell, you can't use. I wasn't read my rights.
Rights should have been written, or
And I
our
may
rights
or may
should've-
not have admitted to said crimes, but that was before I was read my rights, which means you can't use it.
Well, first of all, you were downed by Officer Schmo here, so you need required medical attention. So technically, us reading your Miranda rights doesn't matter because
Okay,
you were
well,
down.
I mean, I stood on the side of the road for almost 5 minutes and you didn't read me my rights.
Because you were downed.
I wasn't
You
downed
needed-
after the EMS came and took care of me.
You required medical attention.
I think you're trying to find excuses for not doing your job.
Nope, it's not an excuse.
That's what it sounds like
It's
to me.
facts.
Hey, our rights could have been read to us after he was up, but you guys didn't.
The rights, actually, if I remember correctly, you said, "I'm going to get you in the car and I'll read you your rights on the way," which you never did.
That is true.
Because
Joe,
we were being rushed to get to the cells.
Would you like me to pull my camera footage from
because
my
of
glasses?
Storm. Because we were being rushed to get you to the cell.
It
because
takes
Storm,
about, what does
so
it
I
take,
was
20
freaking-
seconds to read rights?
It takes longer than 20 seconds.
You have the
I
right to
promise
remain
you
silent.
that.
Anything you say
Joe-
can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an
Miller,
attorney, one will be
Miller,
appointed to you.
Miller,
Do you understand
Miller,
these rights as I've read them to you? 14
Miller.
seconds.
Miller, be quiet for a second. Joe, I do have to agree with him. You did say you would read him his rights on the way to the
Yes,
station.
however, we were freaking being rushed, so I was
I
trying
get
to
it, I get
concentrate
it.
on driving and their safety to the cells before Storm hit.
Well, unfortunate for you, any charge that you have that we have spoken about is going to have to be taken away because you didn't read me my rights. And if you'd like to charge me with it, that is perfectly fine because I have an incredibly good lawyer that will bury your badge. I'm just trying to follow the laws here, fellas. If I was in your shoes, I would have read my rights the
Understandable,
second I cuffed somebody.
Understandable.
And I understand, person's down, you want to get them help, but there was multiple times after I was helped that you could have read me my rights. And then I'd probably already be in Bolingbrook.
Joe may be my partner, but I gotta say, Joe, I'm sorry. He does have a point. You did say you would read him his rights on the way to the station.
Yes,
and you
however, as I said,
Well, both.
I could not read that when we
Both
are
of you, actually.
literally flooring.
So
to
you
fucking
can't
get
you
back
can't
to the
talk and drive
fucking
at the same time?
when we are going about fucking mock Jesus to get back so that you guys are fucking in the cell safe when we come back from
I was
storm,
going mock Jesus when you were behind me, and I was still talking to my buddy over there.
Yeah. You really were
It
going
sounds
that
to
fast
me,
on the way
it
up
sounds
here,
to me like
so-
you just forgot to do something,
No,
and
I
you don't
didn't
want to
forget
get
to
chewed
do
out by the
anything.
chief. But in
No, I
reality,
didn't forget to do
if
anything.
you
I
charge
was-
me with this, I 100% will take it to court. 100%.
Okay.
And then your chief will be active in court and realize that the Miranda rights were not read, and you're probably going to get in trouble. Because I have a really
Okay.
good lawyer. A really good lawyer.
He
Okay.
does.
And we have a really good prosecuting attorney.
Yeah, well, your prosecuting attorney can't really defend you if you didn't read rights.
Yep.
That's the first thing they're gonna ask you. Did you read him his rights?
Very first thing, did you read him his rights? You're going to say, no, I did not. And they're going to say,
No.
okay, case is closed. And they're going to let
And
me go.
all I'd have to do is tell them, given the circumstances, we had the tsunami coming in, I was unable to read him his rights due to
You should have them
having to-
memorized.
due to having to worry about their safety.
So instead, you
Can't
let me
talk
sit
and
in a jail
drive.
cell for 45 minutes before you remembered that you didn't read me my rights?
You know, I'm about ready to just walk away from this because I'm starting to get frustrated. I keep getting interrupted. I'm unable to fucking talk, and it seems like I'm not even getting my point across to you.
I waited for you
we
to stop
keep doing
talking.
the same circle over and over again.
Well, listen, all I'm saying is I want my rights as a civilian of San Andreas to be seen. And if I wasn't read my rights, then you have nothing to charge me on.
Oh
We
shit.
have not charged you yet.
But you're about to
That's what I
read, but
keep
you're,
telling you.
but every charge that is on your list that you guys were discussing was charges previous to me reading me my rights.
The more we sit here, the longer it's gonna take.
I'll sit here for the next hour if I have to. I wasn't read my rights.
Joe, just a heads up. What's his name? William's head popped.
Because right now I could consider this obstruction of justice.
No, you can't. You didn't read my rights. I could consider this unlawful imprisonment.
But then you would be more in the wrong than I would.
No, because this is unlawful imprisonment because you've had me in a jail cell for almost an hour and you were never read my rights, so why am I sitting in here?
We have not been in here for almost an hour. I came
Let's
in
see
about
here. It is
at
3:50 a.m.
Yeah, it
Storm
is. It
ended
has-
at 3:05, which
it
means
has
it's been
been
almost
almost an
50
hour.
minutes.
And I flew back in to be able to get this done at around 3:15, 3:20.
Yeah, I sat here for 20 minutes before you got
So
back.
it's only been 30 minutes.
As soon
Since
as he
you've been
puts
here.
the foot on, he's obtained the rights to be writ.
You could have read me my rights out there on the street. You could have read me my rights on the way here. You could have read me my rights when you were bringing me into the
I'm
building.
just gonna keep tacking on charges if we're gonna continue down this road.
That's fine. I'll have
I
your
was
badge.
trying to give you the nice road.
It's okay. I'll
I
have
was
your badge.
actually
Tack 'em
gonna
on.
Decrease charges.
Tack 'em on. I'll have your badge. One of these days, these police are going to realize that they need to do their job properly.
Sorry,
This is the second time I've been
Damn.
arrested and the rights weren't read to
What
me.
happened, Roberts?
My head. I don't know. I had a massive headache. And my head popped.
Oh, damn, that's unfortunate. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
So now you're charging me out of emotion, which is also against the law. So just keep
No,
going.
I'm good.
I'm not charging you out.
Really?
Of
You
emotion.
didn't
I'm
state-
charging you off of.
You didn't state that you're going to add tack more charges because you're getting angry and you're tired of this?
No, I said
Oh, you
I'm
didn't?
gonna
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk away to calm
Okay,
down
come on.
because I'm getting
Yeah,
frustrated.
and then and then after that you stated you're going to tack on more charges. So now you're charging
No,
me
I
out of
said
emotion.
I could be charging you with obstruction of justice because that's what it is right now.
No, it's
At
not.
this point.
It's not obstruction of justice because
the
there is
more
no
we sit
justice
here
as I
and
wasn't read my
argue,
rights.
The more we delay the inevitable.
It's okay. There is no inevitable. The inevitable is you didn't do your job and I'm going to be able to walk out of here.
So either way it goes,
Either way it goes, I'm going to walk out of here because you didn't do your job.
no.
Yeah.
You guys are still being charged.
Okay, good luck. I hope you didn't enjoy that badge very much.
Because at the end of the day, we were worried more about your guys' safety. I think you guys would have a little bit more fucking respect about that, but apparently not.
I would have respect if I was read my
Next
rights.
time I'll just rear end a car and then maybe you guys will fucking learn.
Oh, so now you're gonna threaten me with bodily harm? Okay, thank you.
No,
Okay,
but
got that as well. Thank you.
It was a fucking example, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you